Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. In today's video we are talking about skimpflation. Yep, you heard me correctly, skimpflation. We might have all heard about the shrinkflation and many other things, but yes, we're talking about skimpflation. I wanted to do this video a couple months back and I kind of totally forgot because I wasn't quite sure whether it was correct or was it just myself until actually this morning I woke up and I've seen an article in Daily Mail and we're talking about skimpflation. Basically, we know, guys, shrinkflation, where the manufacturer reduced the size of a product by X amount and then still charges the same price, if not in many cases more. Skimpflation means where the manufacturer changing the ingredients of your products without letting you know. So, brings me to the fact, guys, literally a couple of days ago, we were enjoying a salad, and I am a bit weird like this. I do enjoy to have my Pizza Express sauce, okay? If you know, they do them in, they're like sort of glass bottles, and they do them at the light version and the normal version, and they've more than doubled in price for the past few years. And of course, the size now shrunk by, I think, about 15 mil. That's kind of understandable. On the last lot, when we were consuming the sauce, I said to my husband, it really doesn't taste the same. And I've been thinking, do you know what? Exactly what I thought with a few products before. I think the ingredients have changed. But how many of you actually know inside and out what was in the items that you consume? You just don't. If you like something, and many of us just buy the items based, especially if you buy the branded items, you buy on the fact that you really like specific items, so you buy this and you consume this, and then a couple of months down the line, hey presto, it doesn't taste the same. And I was doubting myself, guys. I was like, maybe it's just me, maybe it's just my taste changed, like, you know, as I do. One of the other things I wanted to bring to the attention, guys, and I don't know whether I'm correct in this one or not, however, the Asda Alivio oil, okay, it now says on the bottle, there's a blend of vegetable oil with 15% olive oil. I've been buying this oil alongside of my Lidl olive oil, proper olive oil, and I'm pretty sure, I'll say that I buy more olive oil from Lidl than I did from Asda. However, I'm pretty sure it either hasn't had this written on it, it was either more than 15% or it was actually just had olive oil rather than having a mixture. I don't know, I'm really skeptical about this, but I know for a fact that with many other problems, many other products I've found that the tastes have changed a lot. And now this explains the reason why. So out of interest, if any of you who 100% know or have one of the older bottles of Asda olive oil or Alivio oil, just please, I would like to know, comment below whether just me going crazy with this one or it was never 15% or it was in fact was more of olive oil than actually oil. But yes, please comment below. However, the point is, guys, that brings you to, there's many things have changed, okay, and we don't know about it. There's many in this article, guys, there's many things talking about like spreads, when you have your vegetable spreads that used to contain about 20-21% of olive oil, it's now going down to 10%, and there's many products that things are changing, and the manufacturer is not specifying on the label like new recipe. If you know, I don't know, guys, generally in the old days when things have changed and they put the same taste, great new recipe, that kind of thing, they do this all the time, but apparently now they do this in secret, trying to deceive the customers, basically. I know they're trying to save money, okay, but this is not the right way to go. And it basically, as I understand, guys, the way it's heading to what you think, especially if you're buying more branded products, if you're used to buying the branded products, and you're thinking, okay, it's a little bit more money, but it tastes better than, say, a supermarket brand. I'm not saying anybody or everybody does that, but there are people that prefer to buy a specific brand over the supermarket brands because they taste better. If you notice a difference, please comment below. But now you have to be extra careful because what you thought potentially was a great taste for a money, not saying cheap money or acceptable money, it was for a set price. Now you're getting something that is less superior to what you used to buy, and potentially now it might not be as good of an ingredients list if you would buy this from a different manufacturer or altogether from a supermarket brand. So it's another thing, and there's always, the supermarkets always came under the criticism and the fire that they're not making anything clear on the products for people to make a decision, and because sizes are different, and if you know, with the supermarkets, okay? So for example, if you take chocolate bars, okay, the manufacturer, say Cadbury, for example, will make a chocolate bars, but there will be slightly different sizes or grammage for every supermarket they sell, okay? Especially for places like B&M and comparing to like Tesco's and Asda, blah, 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 they will be different. And this makes it very, very difficult to compete and compare what is actually a better price for you. So changing the ingredients and changing the quality of our products makes this job even harder. So you guys have to be really, really on the ball with that one and appreciate, because if you never read ingredients before, you wouldn't know. But I bet you bottom dollar now you know it, you're going to taste something you always bought and say, do you know what? I thought there was something odd about that. But anyway, it's really frustrating, okay? Because obviously supermarkets doing this, there's no control. Government not able to, at the moment, to do anything about. So they kind of said that it's been done in secret, so they will have to implement something to make it more noticeable to people or to the consumers before they buy the product. However, nothing has been done as yet. And also, the irritating part is they're doing this to save money, like we all know, okay? And they're all blaming this on the current situation, the prices of this going up and prices of that going up. However, as you know, the prices of petrol and diesel have been up quite high during the past year situation, or over the year situation with the war in Ukraine. So, however, okay, all the petrol stations, all the supermarkets that sell petrol more than doubled their profit over the last year and a half. So what does that tell you? That tells you they have been doing this deliberately, they've been overcharging and blaming this on the current situation. So I'm 99% sure this is what's happening now. Profits are through the roof, and yet we are the ones that are suffering. So my point is, guys, to you, I know it's going to be super tough, right? And it's only meant to get worse. Like the shrinkflation and the quality of the products is only going to get worse as the time goes on. And it's really, really scary because, as we know, prices are going through the roof with many of the products. Many products are more than doubled. And I'm just thinking, where is it going to lead to? Are we literally going to then just pay stupid amount of money for a lot of shit of a product because suddenly they've taken all the most expensive ingredients out of the products that are suffering? And then we're literally going to pay a lot of money for a really, really rubbish product. They've been doing this for good past few years with pestos, okay? If you like pesto, I love pesto. I grow my own basil. I would love to make my own pesto in bulk, but obviously the pine nuts are quite expensive. However, the point is though, it meant to be made with the pine nuts, basil, olive oil and Parmesan cheese. If you check, and I've been buying pesto from every supermarket, every brand so far, trying to do the video, okay? Very, very limited amount of them actually use the key ingredients what make it pesto, okay? Yes, they use basil in some cases, but they substitute oil, they substitute nuts, and it makes it not a correct product. So they're labeling something that is pesto, which technically consists of original ingredients of what they're meant to be. They are not, and yet they're still selling that. And it's only getting worse, and it's going to be happening with everything. So my thing to you guys is just be a little bit more mindful. So if you do buy the premium brand, they're the ones that are normally at, funnily enough, considering they charge a fortune for their products, is to kind of say, if you notice a slight difference in taste, it's not just you, it's obviously been happening to many, many products, and do consider looking elsewhere and just comparing the labels now. I think this is what I'm going to be doing, but one of the main key advice to you guys is I think we need to start thinking and trying to, as a preppers, is to do the best we can to create our own products from scratch. And I know, guys, I know it sounds totally stupid because like, oh, you can't produce olive oil by yourself. No, absolutely you can't. But obviously we can buy what we think is 100% olive oil for a really ridiculous price. But I'm thinking, okay, but what about if you're not sure you can afford the expensive olive oil, maybe finding a cream on a deal and then making your own butter. At least you know that if you made your own butter from your own cream, you know it's your 100% pure butter. Whether if you now buy spreads, you thought it contained this and that, and you pay like £4, £9, or whatever it is, you don't know what you're getting anymore quality-wise comparing to what you used to. So, you know, we're seeing all pictures of the Lurpak or whatever, they were like £9 for, you know, for spread. They're now consist barely any olive oil. Well, technically now it shouldn't be worth £9, it should be worth probably £5, like what it used to be years ago. But nonetheless, guys, it's just really important. And I think like things that we can do, like mayonnaise, of course, I understand not everybody's got chicken, but you can still buy eggs. So if you're worried about the consistency, what it is you're getting in all those things that you're paying a fortune, again, mayonnaise now, it's like £4 for like helmets, and the other, what's the other brand? Oh my god. Anyway, sorry, you pay like a lot of money for that, and the chances are it's now probably doesn't even consist of olive oil. It probably has got some sort of rubbish leftover oil from the tractor or something. Do you see what I'm saying from? So I am gonna do, and I did say this before in the video, I refuse to pay the prices of mayonnaise now because I think it's ridiculous. I have my chickens, I have my eggs. I'm gonna start making my own mayonnaise. I'm gonna make it in smaller batches. Yes, it's a pain in the eye, but at least I know that I'm not paying on the roof for something that doesn't actually have any quality ingredients. And as I said, guys, very, very little products we can sort of make from scratch anyway, but whatever we can, I'll be trying to do, and I'll be sharing this with you guys. And whatever we can't do, the best we can do is compare the labels to the other products. If where you thought something was superior, just pick this up now and compare this to another less superior brand. Have a look in the back and see if there's much change or not. Anyway, guys, hopefully you guys find this a little bit helpful, because I think it's really important, as I said, because we all knew about shrinkflation and obviously the inflation anyway, but the quality of ingredients and lack of ingredients in the products, I think, is something a little bit less obvious for an average consumer unless it's actually out there. So anyway, hopefully you find this helpful, guys. Don't forget thumbs up, and I'll hopefully see you in the next video. Bye bye.